Okay, today is Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. June 16th, 2013. And I'm in the garage today. I'm working on my vacuum pump in order to filter my C60 olive oil, which is still churning away. I'm going to leave it for another week, for 3 weeks. That should make sure that it will form good molecules and we won't have any wasted C60 in the filtering process. Next week when I do the filtering, I have a filter coming in, and that filter will be in line here, but right now I'm just testing out how well this works. What I've done is I bought a little pump from Kmart, and I've attached a DC power supply to the unit so that we can have 12 volts going to it. It originally had a car lighter connector attached. What I did was I took and found the air hole, and I drilled a hole just big enough to put a barb from a drip system into that hole, and I sealed it with Gorilla Epoxy. You got to be careful the Gorilla Epoxy doesn't go into the hole, and there's a little diaphragm underneath there that's really important, and if you glue it shut, no moss, you're not going to be successful in using one of these things. Cut off the air output. I'm not concerned with that. I'm treating it as a vacuum pump, and I'm just going to wrap that up into this little space they provided for it. Other than that, the olive oil eventually will be going into a care jar. I have a special lid I bought off Amazon. No big deal. Stopper, purchased at any lab supply store, as well as the glass and the tubing. The filter I got through a medical supply store. The idea is that these particular kind of filters go on the end of syringes and what they call a lure lock, and that will fit on here, and of course then the other line will be between. But I'm thinking that it's possible I won't have to use this, that I might be able to just put the filter in between. I don't know quite yet. So anyhow, so a little syringe or a big syringe, depending on what stopper configuration that you can find to make, that's what you'll need. Okay, so here's my test. I've got it in there. Before I tried to do it before, and it wasn't actually sucking anything through. I think I just had some little air leaks there, and I guess that's kind of important, huh? All right, so let's turn this thing on and let's see what happens. Okay, look at that. I don't know how long it's going to take to fill it up. I suspect going to a filter is going to be a lot slower than this. However, it's a 250 psi pump, so it's doing something really useful. Now we're blowing air. Amazing. That probably won't work like that with the filter in between. But I think we're pretty much have all the water. Look at that. In just a couple of minutes, we're already done. Anyhow, I hope that's informative. I hope it helps you out. Next week, I will actually mix my C60, not mix, I will filter my C60 olive oil to begin to put it in my regimen. I hope that's helpful for you. Have a good day.